right, here we are with Rust Hulks, Rust Hulks, The Rugged Age, Season 1, Episode 2. We are in August 2020, and
I am Tyler. I am the game master for this. And to my left, which will be interesting considering we're doing this remotely, we have X playing Y.
Mark as Dr. Barnabas Culver.
Peter as Zero Waste.
And RD as Riot.
Okay, gang. What happened last session?
We failed miserably.
We failed very miserably.
We did the job, but that didn't work.
We did not complete a job correctly in any way, shape, or form. We got nothing. And now we are completing a job and then paying somebody off, basically so that they don't tell everybody how badly we did. Or that we are also wanted from the law, because we did also maybe commit a small murder.
Tiny bit of murder, tiny bit of piracy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was just one murder, which is super small.
Okay.
And it totally wasn't Riot that did the murder. No, not at all. Oops.
So you guys are back on Theta 7, which is an asteroid that is a seedy refuge of pirates and ne'er-do-wells. I'm just going to kill that because it's acting really weird.
Yeah.
It's a seedy hive of scum and villainy, but it's fairly well habited and on its own relatively peaceful. In the distance, you can see the sun hanging over the horizon. Because you're so far out, it's very small, almost the size of just like a large star. And the lights here on Theta 7 are very dim. It's very cold. There's a lot of ambient lighting that's strung up along the shanties and the dilapidated lean-to huts that make up this settlement. And you guys are out looking for work.
Mm-hmm.
That we are, because we're broke.
We are. So, Zero Waste, Barnabas, how much fuel do you think we maybe potentially have? Maybe supplies, if you could, I'm not saying I'm bad at math, but if somebody could give me an idea of that would be excellent as the ship's captain.
Well, we have 3 spans worth of fuel and supplies.
Oh, so that's interesting. So we should probably find a job. I wonder if we should just work at a bar locally for a little while.
That would take us a long time to get any amount of money.
Yeah, you'd just be getting basically sustenance wages. Enough to cover your immediate needs, but not enough to really save up for.
All right, so I'm gonna go find myself a grease pen, and I'm gonna write on a synthetic cardboard marker, "Will tech for food."
We're not that desperate yet, but
I appreciate your how do they say it? Your what's the word, guys? Your
desperation?
I was going to go with resourcefulness, but that's about the same, I think, honestly. All right. So I think we should, get a job. I mean, get a haircut or get a real job, because I think we're starting to look like a slob. All right.
So that is a captain's move.
It is. And what I do to do that is I pull up.
You roll plus face, but first determine what you want to do.
Yeah, you got to tell me what kind of job you want.
Well, if I get 10 plus, I get to make things happen. Otherwise, nothing is true. I'm thinking we want an easy job that doesn't require a lot of distance to do, that'll get us somehow an exceedingly a good amount of pay. And I'd like it to be legal, because we are already on the wrong side of the law.
Okay.
So, we're going to roll plus face.
Woo!
We're in some shit, boys. It's, with my face, that is a 6. nothing is true that I just said. We are
We're
completely
gonna get offered an
fucked.
illegal job.
And it doesn't pay well and takes a very long time to get there. Perfect!
Well, the distance of the job is not part of what you roll for. So
Oh,
you
well.
could still get like a short hop job.
And
But
yeah,
it's
don't
gonna
worry.
be-
And getting paid is done at the end. When we make normally at the end we make a get paid roll, but we didn't actually pull the mission off. So
Yeah, I'm aware.
Okay. So how are you going about looking for a job?
I'm gonna stand by the tech sign, and I'm gonna put a job. So I'm gonna grab a piece of tint too, and I'm gonna write.
look, I have a desperate option. What's the name of the place we're in?
Data 7.
Data 7?
Yeah.
I think one of the people who originally who we contracted for parts looking for Neptunium came to this station. He's got had a lot of interesting contacts. He was a procurement officer.
Oh, so you're saying what I think you're saying is I should. How do I find him? I'm gonna.
I have his old hypernet contact. He sent out one to the team just in case you needed to get in contact.
Think he'll have
I don't
work?
know if he's got a job right now.
I'm already calling him. And saying, "Yo, dude, what's up? It's Riot."
What's his name?
His name is Rios Zio.
Yes, yeah.
Yo, it's Riot.
And he's a doctor?
He is a procurement specialist. So basically, has some technical qualifications, but his real specialty on the project was getting a hold of stuff for the through back channels when we didn't have time to go through bureaucracy.
Super legal. Perfect.
Can you write his name in Discord?
Sure.
Hello, Rios here. How did you get this number?
Oh, it's my buddy Barnabas. You know him? He's a mutual friend of ours.
Barnabas Culver.
Yeah,
That old rogue. He's still alive.
I mean, I think so. He's standing right here.
Hi.
I guess all his bad choices haven't caught up to him quite yet.
Not yet, but with your help, we could speed that along. We're looking for work.
Oh, what kind of work are you skilled in?
We've got a pretty fast ship.
And it holds a lot of shit. So like, if we can get the shit onto the ship, I'm not saying that we've ever been unsuccessful in this, but if theoretically the stuff that you are looking to procure can come onto our ship, we could put a lot of the things onto our ship, and then we can speed the fuck out of there, because I am Riot, and I'm the best driver in the galaxies.
So you've got a fast ship with a high cargo capacity, eh? And you're looking for work. I think I can make that happen. Why don't you meet me down at the South Sea Saturnalia? We'll talk over drinks.
Yeah, we can do that. Y'all like some drinks? You're buying though, right?
First round is on me.
It's always a first round if you have an imagination. Now, we're gonna head there. I mean, I am.
Okay.
I should probably go to catch up. I should sort of warn you that Zio was really good at acquiring parts illegally. So,
Legal, illegal. You can't spell illegal without legal. So.
Well, I can't argue with that logic.
I mean, everything's technically legal.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not going to take him a genius if he looks at the ship really closely to realize that we've got one hell of a drive. So,
why does that matter?
Well, I'm just saying, we just let's make sure. Let's take a look at the job he gives us first. Not that we have a lot of options.
I mean, we're piss broke.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. The Saucy Saturnalia is what passes for a classy establishment on Theta 7, and that means that the walls are straight and it has a roof.
That kind of place.
It's made out of like recycled ship parts. Most of it appears to be a part of a hull that probably crashed somewhere and has been repurposed into a dining hall, and then various bits have been added onto it, much like a Rust Hulk itself, to fulfill different criteria. There is a bouncer waiting outside.
Sup? I'm gonna like throw him a little peace sign. Sup, dude?
He gives you a curt nod.
I'm gonna walk in. Is he stopping me?
No, you don't look like trouble. So
I mean, I do, but okay. Rock up with my like red leather jacket, just looking like a fucking bala.
Well, no, I guess I should ask: are you visibly carrying any weapons?
I don't know. Can I fit a sawed-off shotgun in my pocket?
Not unless you're wearing like a trench coat.
I mean, my character
I'm wearing a red leather trench coat and I have a sawed-off shotgun.
My character has a wrench. He's a techie though, and he looks like pretty stereotypically nerdy. So,
Wrench is gonna pass muster, but he wants to see inside the trench coat.
Excuse me, but don't you have female bouncers to do that?
Nope.
I'm a little. I'm sorry, but do you have a manager I can speak to?
Nope.
I'm feeling a little uncomfortable the way that you're looking to take my clothes off before you even bought me a drink, sir.
is this a fast talk check?
Yeah, can I do that?
Yes, you can.
That's plus gut, right? No.
Face.
Fuck face.
Fuck face, did you say? 7.
Okay.
Right, but
Yes, but you've got to drop a cover charge or a.
Yeah, he wants you to grease his palm a bit if you want to walk in with a shotgun.
I have no money. What can I grease his palm with?
Is this really that important to you?
Dude, he's gonna take my gun.
that's what bouncers do.
It's a bouncer.
Alright, let him fucking find my gun.
Okay, I'm sorry, you can't take that in here.
What do you want me to do with it?
Don't you have a weapons check?
He gestures to a series of lockers.
I'll have you know that my great granddaddy gave me that weapon, and it is very emotionally valuable to me.
Then I will keep a good eye on it.
Let's just stash our
I'm gonna
stuff.
stare him down very like, you bet.
Yeah, you said this before.
I'm gonna stick it in the locker, and I'm gonna like do like the looking at you, I'm like the 2 fingers looking at you thing to him.
Okay, he seems relatively unflummoxed.
You know, the funny thing is, I think her attitude actually improves after she's had a few drinks in her.
I'm not saying that he's wrong.
Okay, he stands aside and lets you guys go in.
Sick. Fuck.
It's not hard for you to pick out Ryas. He's sitting at a table in the middle. It's fairly well lit. He's dressed nice. It looks like time has been good to him.
Hey, are you Price? I'm gonna sit down and kind of like lean on the table and like kind of chill. Like, where's our round? And like, these are my associates. You may remember Culver.
Barnabas Culver. I never expected to see you again.
Honestly, after our last job, me neither.
Didn't go well?
I'm not saying it didn't go well, but I'm not saying it went well. Do you feel?
I think I get a read on that. So what are you drinking?
The strongest that they have.
My kind of girl. 3 cups of jazz for everyone. He gestures to a bartender, and they go off to prepare some drinks. Shortly after, they come back with a tray full of large, tall, fizzing green beverages.
I'm gonna drink mine aggressively.
So, you're looking for work,
aren't
and
we
you've got a
all-
fast ship.
Theoretically, it's been told it's not about. Listen here, Raz. It's not about the ship. I'm gonna lean in. It's about the driver. And I'm gonna gesture to myself.
And what kind of driver am I looking at?
The best.
Well, then this is my lucky day, because it just so happens I've got a bit of work that needs to be done.
You know, funny you say that, because I have a bit of work that needs to be done too, to my ship.
And you've got Dr. Barnabas. I mean, if he's anything like the way I remember him, he can patch you up good. I've never met anything that he couldn't fix.
But you see, sometimes you gotta front the money to get it fixed too, you know?
Sadly, some problems aren't so easily wrenchable.
Does she fly?
Oh, yeah.
Me? I don't fly. My ship does.
That's what I was asking.
Oh, well, yes.
I mean, you say you've got some damage, but is she space-worthy?
Anything's space-worthy with the right amount of duct tape.
And is she still fast?
I'm driving her, of course she is.
Yep,
And
the
does she
engines are
still have an
top-notch.
ample cargo hold?
Fuck yeah, my brother. We are.
Well, then it sounds like you've got everything you need to do the job, and
So
you do
what's
it
the
well.
pay?
You'll be able to repair with your hard-earned spoils.
What's the pay? What's the job?
10 credits,
10?
2 up front, 8 on delivery.
2 up front. And what are we delivering?
Crates.
I'm gonna lean in and be like, you have to be more specific.
I don't think that I do.
What you have to understand, Raz, is I need an idea of what I'm working with so that I can tell part of the truth, not the whole truth, and get away with it. So
Tell it to who? I'm actually counting on you to operate with a certain degree of discretion.
I'm not saying that I'm not capable of being discreet.
Let me put it this way. 5 of the credits that I'm paying you are for completing the task. The other 5 are for not asking a lot of questions.
I have no questions with this, and I don't question it at all. And neither does the captain, right?
Is it anything that I have to be worried about for my crewmates?
You don't seem like the worrying type.
I do respect the lives of others, though, especially my own.
Okay,
As do we all.
sorry, Barnabas just covers a cough.
All right.
It can be hard out in the asteroid belt for tender hearts such as us, but
Yeah.
I respect your penchant for mercy.
Yeah, I'm very merciful. I think back to the man I just murdered like an hour ago.
So, are we in agreement? Should I order a celebratory round?
If it's on you.
If you take the deal, it's on me. I'll even buy you dinner.
Oh my god, say no more.
How many spans are we flying?
That's a valid question, honestly. I probably should have thought of that.
Well, you're still there. You can still ask questions.
How many, as my friend Zero Waste here said, how many spans are we flying?
You're flying to another asteroid, Beta 2, 1 span, there and back. I hope you'll be...
It is. That is the news that I've been looking to hear since I was a wee lass. 1 span, quick job, money in, money out. We got, let's drink, motherfuckers.
It's a very quick hop. I'm hoping you'll be there and back before anyone even notices you left the hangar.
I'm so fast, they don't even know me.
Well, I'm glad we could work this out. Just tell me which docking pad your ship is in, and I will have a crew start loading immediately.
Oh, is there a crew loading? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we can meet them and we can have that happen. Yeah. Where do we park the fucking ship, Barnabas? Anybody know where I put the ship?
I think that was Dock 7.
Okay. Thank you so much, Zerwaste. I'm just saying, I'm as the captain, I have a lot of things on my plate, and I like.
Yes, the weight of responsibility.
It falls
hangs
on
heavy.
my shoulders. Honestly, it's been rough. Let's get another drink. We're dark.
He gestures to the bartender and brings over another round.
Fuck yeah. I down it. Aggressively.
Chug.
He tosses some credits to the bartender and he strolls out.
What a nice fella. I bet you we're gonna get in and out of here fast. Am I drunk?
No, I imagine you have a certain tolerance. I don't think 2 is enough to.
Oh yeah, fuck no.
I mean, you're feeling good.
I think this is gonna be a good day, boys.
You said that the last time, boss.
Did I say that exact words?
Probably. You always say it before every run.
But every run is a good day. I mean, sometimes bad things happen, but it doesn't make the whole day shit. I mean, I guess that one guy's day was pretty shit. He is dead. But, we're not him, so it's a good day.
Okay.
Once everyone's done, I slam my drink on the table and I head out to my ship.
So I guess we'll buy some fuel and supplies and...
we're good. We got 3 spans. They said it's 1 span. I mean, we're cutting our close, but it ain't that bad.
Do we have any
2
damage
credits
on the
have
ship?
been... Sorry, 2 credits have been transferred into your account.
Okay.
Is there any damage?
Yes, there is damage. Right? You guys took some damage to the engines.
2 damage to the engines. Good. Repair it.
I could try and fix it.
That would be great. We should repair that.
Do you have a roll for that, or do we just pay to get it fixed?
No, I have a roll for that. I mean, you got a greaser.
Okay, greaser, what do you have? So what's your roll? What do you...
Hang on, I'm just looking this up here. Machinist? Machinist? There we go. So roll 2d6. Someone wants to roll 2d6 for me?
Yeah, I can do that.
And add
7.
Okay, so that goes up to 10. So I repair 1 point of harm and get 1 credit back in scrap.
Nice.
So free repair.
Free repair. And I'll reckon I'll do it again.
Do it.
I will roll. You got a 3 this time.
Okay. I'm going to let you know that this is taking time.
Is it maybe enough time for them to load us while they're loading up the car?
Yeah, so the first one you're doing while people are loading on crates, and it takes you a couple hours to make your repairs. They finish loading maybe 3/4 of the way through your repairs, and then you go forward and you finish. So you could keep repairing, but you are being paid to do this in an expedient manner.
Okay. Well, I guess the second roll we'll do later or on the way or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
We could do that. All right, boys. You ready to fly with Riot?
Yeah. If there's any serious problems, we really need speed. I've got a few tricks.
I always knew I could count on you, you son of a bitch. I'm gonna hop into the fucking get ready to fly this motherfucker. Let's go.
Okay. Let's fly a span.
We're gonna fly a span, and because we're flying a span, I'm gonna use trader's routes. I could choose a +1 option on a 10+ and a -1 option on a miss. So we are going. Wait, what do I add for my fly span? Is it my gut?
How much fuel and supplies you burn?
Yes,
which defaults to 1.
Okay. That's an 11. So, I choose a +1 option on a 10 plus. So, I don't have that sheet on me.
Let's see. Every crew member chooses one chain to loosen. Every crew member hits or cools a chain. You stumble on abandoned hulk. You come across a station. Do you want some abandoned hulks to?
I think an abandoned hulk sounds very good.
Ew.
Okay, now I
Okay. So you guys take
I
off.
get to choose 2 of these, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to choose them both now and then?
Yeah, so I'm going to say abandoned hulk, and we don't have any chains that are taut, so
Could probably choose that again.
we could just have 2 abandoned hulks, yeah.
Okay. So you fly through the asteroid field, and you come across a great, huge derelict, just sort of hanging out in space, venting material and metal and shards. You see a couple bodies floating out in the cloud of debris. It's a
Those
big
poor
kind of
bastards.
Oh, son of a bitches. I'm going to get a read,
okay.
so I'll roll plus my gut. That's an 8. So I am going to hold 1 so I can... Is there anything that's hidden, obscured? Anything hiding here?
It's hidden, obscured, or unclear. What is unclear is exactly what happened to this ship. Obviously, there was some kind of sudden explosive decompression, but it's not clear if it was caused by a collision, a mechanical failure, or a weapon attack.
Well, Barnabas, zero waste, anything you think would be good out there? Maybe we could grab?
I mean, I can check with sensors, but I'll just run over to the systems room and see what the computer says, and then Zero maybe can pop over.
Probably still has some fuel. Doesn't look like it exploded in its tanks, so.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I'll roll some scraping hulk. I roll 10 plus. So something useful or valuable or both.
Well, you're looking for fuel and you found fuel. It still had half a tank. Well, it was when it got smashed up. So there is fuel in its drives. You can bring your ship up, deploy your extractors, and you manage to drain a fuel.
A single fuel. Okay.
I feel a little better with a little more reserve.
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 spare fuel, but we don't have. Well, we have 4 fuel, but only 2 supplies. So we'll starve before we'll run out of fuel.
That's what I like to hear. I'd rather starve before I run out of fuel. Let's go.
But as you go to retract your extractors, there is a harsh mechanical sound and a bit of grinding, and they're not coming clear.
Son of a bitch. Can you fix that? This is why I got y'all on here, because you need you to fix things.
Well, let me take a look. It's not my usual system, but we need to find out what's wrong. It may be that there's some sort of mechanical jam on the other ship or interference. Did we do a life form scan on this ship? Or try calming it?
You did not.
Of course we did.
I think that would be wise in case we're like leaving people inside the ship.
Well, I don't see any distress beacons going off, so.
Well, who does the life form scans?
Little life forms. I think I can do that if we're not in a dangerous situation.
I mean, you could act fast, I guess, to.
No, analyze something.
Okay.
Like, I can ask what is unusual or abnormal about the claws not retracting.
Okay, so did you roll?
Someone needs to roll for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an 8.
Or I can try and repair the tools, but
I got an 8 for you.
okay. Well, if we're adding brains, that's +3, so 11.
Okay.
So what do you ask?
What's something unusual or abnormal regarding the thing that is keeping the... Oh, hang on. I got to get the dog out.
Okay.
Two little dogs out.
Who?
I cannot let the dog go out alone. It's too young, so...
Do you want us to pause?
Or play for me. Either was good, but I got to head out for this.
Let's pause because you're the one acting right now.
Okay, and we're back.
Okay. So you're able to analyze the situation and use your sensors and a bit of a extendable probe to scope in on the extractors. And it looks like what happened is that the metal around the fuel tanks was corroded after being out in space for so long. And when the extractors punched through to get to the fuel inside, the metal crumpled around them, and it's now catching on them and not allowing them to fully retract.
Okay. What's the simplest way of fixing this without causing anything to break?
I want to act fast to try and get to rectify this situation, and roll plus gut to try and get our arms unstuck from our arms, like they're our actual attached arms. Get this extractor to come back. Is that something I can do?
I don't know if it's really an act fast thing.
Oh, okay.
I guess it will be repair something.
I think what you can do, act fast, speeds up something else. So
Okay.
if Barnabas figures out how to repair it and starts doing it, you could act fast to reach your goal faster.
Okay.
Hello?
Then we would probably want to repair it.
Blanking.
To answer your question, what the fastest way to do it is probably to just go out with a fusion torch and just cut away the metal that's crumpled around it.
Let's cut away the metal next to the fuel pipes. Yes.
So is there a
You
move
asked
for
for the
this?
fastest way to do it.
Repair something, I think. So
It would be repair.
Okay, I'll go do that then.
Okay, so you're going to spacewalk out?
Yep.
I rolled a 7 for that.
That would be a 10.
Okay, so you guys take a while to do this, but you manage to carefully and with great care cut away the bent metal that's holding your extractors from retracting without detonating any fuel lines or latent fuel that's been left in the container or damaging your ship.
Wow.
Nice.
Talents.
Okay. What next do we want?
I think we should get out of here because we spent a lot of time on that, and we are kind of...
I know, we're in a bit of a time crunch. All right, let's continue on with our job, boys.
Okay, you encounter another Hulk, so...
Well, son of a bitch.
Do that. They're just,
we do have another Hulk here.
All out here. So this one looks like it was a passenger liner, possibly a long-haul habitation ship, and it is just dead in space. There are some flickering lights that are going off in some of the windows, but completely dead to comms, not giving any signs of activity.
Scan for information.
Can we scan for life forms? Is that what you guys said to do?
Analyze something.
Yeah, you do that, because that's something that I do not think I'm good at.
So 2d6.
I will roll. That's a 7 again.
All right, that would be a 10. I'm going to go with...
a hidden feature?
Can I... what is something unusual or abnormal about this as the first question?
Okay. What's abnormal is that it seems dead without any apparent damage.
Huh. Is there a hidden feature or danger to this?
What's a hidden feature?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for radiation or anything like that, or it's going to kill us if we get close to it or something.
If you're looking for hidden dangers, there's none that are showing up to your sensors.
So, okay, no hidden features on that roll. That's interesting. All right, well, I'll save my last question, and I've got +3 forward. So, well, I can't figure out what caused the damage to this. There's no carbon scoring from weapon hits. I don't see any meteor pulses. Radiation comes back nil. Bioweapon it could be, but if we have a spacesuit and we should be okay for that. And that would be a pretty weird situation. Maybe it was a mutiny or something.
Do we want to? I don't know. Do we want to fuck with this, or do we want to complete our job, boys?
I think we I mean, I love being professional, but I think also I feel kind of bad leaving a Hulk behind. I mean, maybe I've been spending too much time in the belt, but
you shouldn't be wasting any part of the ship. So let's try scraping the
Zero
Hulk.
waste, indeed. We should try to. I will default to my crewmates here because they don't think they would let me leave a shiny piece of metal behind in the galaxy.
Besides, there might be a survivor.
Yeah, y'all are about that fucking metal.
Sorry, that was in poor taste.
Well,
I know a lot of what we've done has been in poor taste the last little while.
I rolled 10 plus, and I think I'll use my Go Fish so I can name something that we find. So maybe some supplies to go with that fuel we found.
Okay. So you move closer, and you do a more in-depth scan, and you get up to the point where you can actually see through some of the glass habitation domes, and like the hydroponic gardens are still going. They're still like lush and fertile, and you can see like various sundries strewn about, tossed aside as if they were abandoned in a hurry. So if you want to board the ship, you can get any number of supplies.
Yeah, at least I'll try to go in and find some cargo for that.
Okay, so you spacewalk over. Are you going alone?
Maybe Barnabas goes with?
Sure. We should suit up, though, in case the atmosphere is what killed them.
No, I'd go on a spacewalk in my breeches.
No, I mean, let's not trust the atmosphere in there. I'm not that much of a groundling.
Okay, we suit up and head on over.
Okay, so you head towards what appears to be a faulty airlock door. It's sparking and like shaking and not quite shutting, and you manage to pry it open and get into the airlock, and then go inside onto the ship. The lights are flickering on and off in a fairly eerie fashion. Things are strewn about the corridors, all helter-skelter. You see graffiti on the walls at key points. Some of it says redemption. Some of it says, in death we will be redeemed.
Okay. With that new piece of information, I'd like to know who touched or operated it most recently. My character's pretty brainy, and he might know like if there's a particular terrorist group or cult that is known for hitting people with this stuff.
It was operated most recently by a member of the crew.
Okay.
If you want to know specifically, because you can read his ID file, it was Deck Officer August Stewart.
Okay, so that's all right. I've got held 2 of my 3. All right, we keep going.
Okay. And I mean, that's pretty much your experience on the ship. There's a lot of graffiti, a lot of things torn apart, thrown away. You see scoring on the walls from small arms fire at a number of points. But the ship is still like quasi-functional, and a lot of the supplies were left behind. So if you take your time here and kind of haul things over bit by bit, you could get 2 supply.
I'm happy getting 1 if it doesn't slow us down too much.
Well, let's get 2 so we'll have pairs for fuel.
Okay.
See, and now this whole thing will pay for itself.
Yeah, assuming we still get paid because we're not really late.
Eh.
Fair point.
Okay, so we take some made food for this and just hold on to our ship. Head out.
Okay. That was the sum of your encounters for your span jump. So
Yep.
you arrive at Beta 2, which is hard to pick out amongst the asteroids when you arrive because there's not really a lot of habitation or development there. In fact, you have to go to your sensors and scan around until you manage to find the colony transponder. And then when you go there, it is like just basically a landing pad on an asteroid.
Does this look like a setup?
Yes.
I would like to get a read.
Hmm.
I'm going to get a read. So that's an 8 plus 3. That's an 11. That's pretty good. So,
What's hidden, obscured, or unclear? Is there a largest uncounted threat, variable, or danger?
I think those 2 are the ones that I would like to go with.
Okay. The answer to both of those questions is the same thing. You guys managed to pick up a sensor shadow on your sensors. There is a large ship that is lurking at the periphery of the field.
Should we ping comms on it?
Yeah, I think I'd rather deal with it now than later.
Ping comms on him. Howdy. We have a delivery. And I'm just curious what you're doing around here in these parts, partner.
Running with 0 sensors.
Well, I don't know how familiar you are with cargo hauling jobs, miss, but every delivery tends to also involve a pickup.
I assume you are the intended recipients of these goods?
You assume correct. Now, we've been waiting for you for some time, and we've got a schedule to keep, so if you wouldn't mind unloading so that we can get on with our job, that would be much appreciated.
Oh, absolutely. So should we unload? So they want us to unload on like the asteroid then? And then they pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will dock and try to and unload here.
I'm going to stay in the engine room in case we need to jumpstart the engines. I just have a bad feeling.
Very valid. Don't have a good track record right now.
Well, then I guess I'll be pushing the crates. I guess I'll put the short.
It took a couple hours to load, and they had a bigger loading crew than just the 2 of you. So it takes you some considerable time to offload, during the entire span of which the other ship just lurks.
Wow, that's some strong lurking.
Okay, take a photo that we delivered it.
Eventually you get it all done.
Well, if that's what the mission parameters, then let's go get back and get paid.
I do like some money.
You mean let's roll to see if we get paid?
Well,
That too.
we probably need to go back to the hub and so on, so on.
Yeah, but at least you guys are good at getting paid because your captain has high gut.
Well, you can always
I
flop a
mean, it
roll.
didn't work last time because we didn't get to that part. All right. We're gonna fly a span. I'm gonna roll 2. I got a 9, and then it's plus how much? I have
Plus
3.
1 for spending 1 fuel.
So you get a 10.
Sick. So, would you like to heat a chain and then cool a chain so we get some experience?
Does that give XP?
Yeah, it does. We're gonna both heat and cool chains on each other. We're gonna get into like some fights, and then make up
No.
because
No,
that will get
that's-
us experience at the end.
No, so you have to go from choking to slack and from slack to choking. So that will be cooling it twice and heating it twice.
So let's heat. Does anybody want to heat one of their chains?
I'm indifferent. You're the captain. Tell us what's going on.
We all fucking hate each other right now. We're all choking.
Yeah, we should scrap that Hulk more.
Let's make this more
That was a
difficult.
nice
You
body
actually
deck.
can't move a chain towards choking with these results.
Oh,
The
you
only
can't?
option you have is to loosen or heating and cooling. You can't make a chain choking.
Oh, sorry. Then we're gonna make we should heat up our chains by 1 each. So now I'm a +3 with 0 waste, and a +2 with Barnabas. And
Okay, that's
I
good, but I'm going to make you guys play.
play it. Okay. We have to play it, kids. And heating means like not necessarily bad, right?
No, it's more intense. It's like someone you know as opposed to like a friend or a close friend and someone you've known a long time. So
I'm
like
gonna,
when
like,
if
yeah.
if your best friend does something that really pisses you off, it hurts more because it's your best friend. So
Okay, well, I'm gonna kind of like talk a little bit over comms with everyone about the guy I killed, and like, I've been thinking a little about that fella we done dirty back at that big old fucking ship.
He was probably put on guard since.
I do feel a little bad, guys. And I am a little worried, low-key, that we're gonna get blown out of the fucking stratosphere by a goddamn lawman. Because I did do that. You feel?
that was perhaps a little rash, though. That, to be fair, he did shoot one of us.
Exactly. I was purely defending my fellow crewmates. And
He did open fire first.
true. I think that you guys are really helping me justify this, honestly.
Just maybe next time, if we should not like more kind of we're here to help first, and then try the talk more.
I mean, we did try knocking him.
I tried the knocky knock, I tried the talky talk, and the guy still fucking tried to kill us. Like,
yeah.
some people just aren't reasonable. I'm not saying that they should instantly die for this, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
I mean, we did give him an offer to stand down.
I don't know what he thought he was protecting. Do you think that they were gonna pay him?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of thought that might be the whole thing might be some kind of bait, because those authority ships were right next. They were on us in a flash.
You do have a much bigger brain than me, Barnabas, and that very well could be true.
I mean, he could just be there being the night guard on that thing. Maybe they've noticed the ship and then they wanted to secure it for a while, so they just put one guy to hail the beacon in case something goes bad, and while they're organizing a repair crew.
Yeah, that could be that, or it could be some sort of like operation to clear out the junkers. I know the authority doesn't like too many independents operating.
What'd you think about that son of a bitch that gave us the job, though?
I don't know. He seems opportunistic. I'm pretty much your standard scummy guy.
I mean, I'm not saying I know a lot about being scummy, but
I mean, he's a belter. He's fine.
There's just
he
like it
said
just
some things.
focus, quick little focus on my character. Just his lips just completely silent, and there's like a beat pause.
You know, I
How much do we
feel
owe him again? 30%?
of this job. Oh yeah, shut him the fuck up.
Yeah, seems we'll owe him like 3 credits once we get paid.
Well, he doesn't know how much this job cost.
Do you want to cross him?
Do I look like the kind of woman who crosses everybody?
Yes.
I pat you on the shoulder. Good point.
Ah.
I'm just saying that it's a lot cheaper if we offer him 30% of 7.
I don't know. I kind of like the idea of them not knowing, having a really good record of our doing this, and then maybe we scramble our transponders.
Y'all are some honest folk. You make me a more honest woman.
It's the first time I've been suggested to be called honest for saying we should totally scramble and get illegal transponders, so that we're not identified as the murderous bastards.
Well, it was an honest way of going about it, as far as my brain could handle. So, I'm thinking you might be right. We do not need to screw over that random dude. You know, I think it will help us redeem some karma from murdering that other guy. Honestly.
And at the very least, hopefully the authority won't blab about where they can find us to the authority.
Yeah.
You know what, I was thinking about that. The only way we can be sure he doesn't talk is if we kill him.
I mean, I don't think he cares all that much unless we, don't pay up. So
That's the point, though. He's a man that cares about money. If they offer him money, more money than we gave him, he is just going to fucking blab. Even if we already paid him, he's just going to blab to high heaven.
I mean, if someone offered me money, I'd just make something up and blab about it.
That's a pretty smart way of going about it. Maybe
I thought the Belters hated the authority.
Yeah, but I mean, if the authority is paying you money,
But everybody loves money.
That's why it's called lying.
You also said some fucking shitty things about people from Pluto, and I really don't appreciate that. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I know.
We're all great, but I mean, I'm pretty fucking great. In fact, he didn't even see me.
Those Belters can come across as a little racist.
Yeah, we are like
he says without irony.
Should we just kill him then? Would it not be doing the world a favor?
I mean, let's not kill a bar owner from where we dock. That's kind of bad.
Oh, true.
Don't. Maybe we should not kill our fixers.
Yeah, don't kill where you dock, guys. Don't kill.
Maybe we can get some more money out of him. Maybe he got better jobs over there. You're not wrong. I really feel like a changed woman.
Out of character, it totally reminds us of our first episode of Stars Without Numbers, when we had our "Let's not be complete evil." The come to Jesus talk we had.
How far did that last, you guys?
Well, actually, we never did anything quite as scummy as like lock people in virtual realities that made them quite question the nature of their existence. So, or just like randomly beat people over the head with a meal tray and extort them to save their sister. We didn't do that again, I don't think.
Yeah. So it worked out.
Anyway, sorry.
Fine.
Off topic.
So, is that it? Did we do our thing? Should we adjust our chains?
No, I don't think we adjust our chains. We just our heat.
Well, we can do either. Could choose a chain to loosen, and I guess we heat it up.
I think that the one, I mean, I would like to loosen the chain from, I think we both have a tight chain.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. You guys can choose that. Then I will vote that yes. I don't have any tight chains, so I will say yes. That's the other one I picked for this fly span, and you can then choose to do that. Up to you guys.
Because I don't really feel that, like,
That antagonistic.
yeah, your character has like been like on 2 missions and didn't immediately run out when things go bad. So
So let's cool our chain, I guess, or make it less choking.
he's one of the good ones.
Yeah. So I guess we're now on taut. And I guess I can heat up a chain with Riot to +3. Okay, I'm gonna adjust it myself. Are you guys?
Oh yeah, I did.
Perfect.
All right.
We flew the span and had a heart-to-heart.
And you talked me out of further killing more innocents. So,
I mean, is he really innocent?
are any of us?
He offered us a crappy job. That's the worst crime of all.
Man, you've not played a lot of Cyberpunk games if you think that was a bad fixer job.
I did play a little bit, but yeah, just kidding around.
All right. Does that mean we get to our destination then?
I know, GM. Did we get there? Or does something happen?
Master of Ceremonies?
Did he?
He's been sucked into space.
Well, I guess I'll pause until we figure this out. And we're back. So,
Okay, so you guys arrive back at Theta 7. Safe and sound, but as you swing around an asteroid to come into view of your landing pad, you see a large Authority ship hovering over the asteroid.
Son of a bitch. They don't seem to have seen us yet, do they?
They're not making any kind of actions towards you at the moment.
So before instead of docking, I think what we should do here is maybe hang around, like on the outskirts, kind of like we're not fully ready to dock, maybe, kind of chill a little bit, and I don't know, not call attention to ourselves in some way. Is there a way that we can do it?
Does anyone know of any other docking space in this span that we could go to instead? Maybe
Is there any way we
for a
can?
while.
Is there a move we can do to try and figure out if they're looking for us?
Yeah, can I get a read then? This is a moment of tension.
Analyze something?
Yeah, I'll buy that this is a moment of tension.
Yeah, I'm tense.
How can I exploit a weakness, vulnerability, or opportunity?
That's an 8. I rolled an 8.
So you get one question.
Shit. What do I do, guys?
What move we're using?
Get a read.
Get the read.
Well, what is the best way that I can dock inconspicuously?
One of you
without
could blow a
closing?
contact and on this place and find out if, like, say you know someone at the tower control and ask what the ship is here for and what they're doing. Because if it has nothing to do with us, then it has nothing to do with us. And if it is to do with us, we have nothing we can do. We've got to circle around and waste some fuel.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to do that. Do I have to roll to blow a contact on it?
How do contacts work?
You might have to make a fast talk skill to convince them to give you a hand. But
Yeah.
take a look at the move. It should say under contact.
Roll plus face.
Again, I'm not the GM, so.
That's 11. That's an 11, baby.
Okay. They're friendly and will gladly help for a good price.
So who is your contact?
I'm gonna call my guy at the command. I think that's a great idea. His name is Arnold. Just Arnold.
Okay.
That's all I know him by.
Okay, so you call up Arnold. Goes, oh hey Riot, it's good to hear from you, but I'm working, and actually we're kind of in a bit of a tense situation right now, so I can't really.
As am I, Arnold. Arnold, here. What's that authority fucking ship doing here?
Oh, the authority. Yeah, they just showed up. They say they're looking for a fugitive. They're on the ground right now, just like going door to door.
Did they?
They give a name?
Yeah, what the fugitive's name might be, or who they're thinking this might be.
Yeah. It's Ian Bechtel.
Do I know this motherfucker?
Apparently, he's like some kind of like serial murderer.
Well, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
They figure he's hiding out on the belt. I don't know why they think he's here. I mean, like we police our own. If anyone like that showed up, he'd be spaced right away.
For sure. So you think it's not too tense for me to be able to dock right now? And because you got a dock I could go to that's a little less like, I don't like the authority. You know me. I'm from Pluto. We ain't lacking them very much regardless. So I just don't want to talk to the motherfuckers.
Well, there's an old cargo loading dock on the polar south of the asteroid that's been decommissioned for years now, but it's still, it still holds up.
I think we'll go there. Thank you very much, Arnold. Permission to land on this sketchy other spot?
Hey, it's out of our jurisdiction. Permission granted.
That's what we are doing. Boys, prepare to land.
Okay, you're going to have to act fast to do that, unless you have a different move that you think is more appropriate.
I feel like acting fast.
A ship move, maybe.
I feel like acting fast is appropriate. Yep. Acting fast feels very
Just testing to see. I'm not getting anything from the caster.
Okay.
Yeah. Act fast is appropriate here.
So what did you roll?
I rolled an 8 plus it's a face, I believe.
Act fast is gut.
Oh, that's an 11 then.
Okay, you pull it off just fine.
Nice. And now we're going to go try and inconspicuously hunt our contact.
Okay, so you swing down, you fly like slow and casual, like you're not don't have a care in the world. Really don't even worry that this authority ship is right there. Drift down towards the polar south part of the asteroid and just casually land at this old decommissioned spaceport.
Nice.
I'm assuming it's going to be a bit of a hike. Maybe we should leave someone with the ship just in case right now. We don't want to lose old Bessie here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't seem very attached to her zero waste.
Oh. Seems that our Dr. Barnabas is currently not here, so we could always leave him.
Yeah. That's a good solution.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah, it went dead for like 2 minutes. Sorry.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do? What's your plan?
Leave Barnabas here, and we're gonna go get paid.
Yeah, let's go get paid.
I think the captain has to be there to get paid. So.
Yeah, I gotta go. So.
I think, don't you have a move where you can like remote control the ship?
Autonav relay, yes. That's if I'm in the ship still, though. I can control the ship from anywhere in the ship.
Yeah. Oh, didn't you have that move where...
It was like a captain's move.
Yeah. Where you could position it anywhere.
Where the ship can be anywhere that you want.
Yeah.
You used it last session.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna go find our guy and get paid. Finally,
Yeah.
hopefully. Thankfully,
Okay.
I have very strong guts, so
Okay. He's back at the Saucy Saturnalia.
hey there, how's it going, partner?
So once again, you do need to leave your weapons at the door.
I'm gonna try to walk in with the weapon, and very
No, he physically moves to block you and just shakes his head.
Oh, you mean this? I'm so sorry, friend. It won't happen a third time. And I wink at him.
Okay, he's sitting at a table, reclined. There are 4 cups in front of him.
Still?
What do you mean still? They're not the same cups.
Oh my damn! He's just okay.
People like...
We leave, he goes slack like a freaking Chuck E. Cheese animatronic.
Yeah. Howdy. Where I'm gonna slide down and say, "You got the first round again?"
I do. I thought your ship was fast.
Oh, we're fast.
You're fast. You just take your time.
We're fast, but sometimes, things come up.
Well, you got the job done.
We certainly did, sir. We certainly did.
Okay. Do you want to make your roll?
I sure do. Oh, just barely. That's a 10. Just
Choose 2.
not as choose 2. We're gonna be paid in full, as agreed, obviously.
Let people talk. Let people talk, please. Unless you want to start a fight in there.
And they're not gonna try and screw me.
Okay. He pulls out a data pad and taps his finger across it. It says, "There. I believe you will find that the debt is paid in full."
I want to check it, make sure I got my money.
You do indeed have your money.
10 credits.
What's that?
Thank you very much, sir.
Well, you just got 8 credits because you got 2 before.
Yeah.
Yep.
So total's 10.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, assuming we don't screw everyone over, it's 5 to what's his face?
No, it's
3.
3.
Oh, okay, that's better. Well, that's
Thank
not too
you
bad.
so much, kind sir. I really appreciate it. It's a business doing pleasure with you. I mean, pleasure doing business with you.
I sincerely wish that I could say the same.
Wow, you're not going to leave a good Yelp review, are you?
I'm not familiar with that reference.
Nah, it's okay. Something about Pluto. You wouldn't get it.
Pluto, the only planet that still uses Yelp.
Yeah, we do. That's why they don't like us.
The home of the last blockbuster.
Exactly. That's pretty much. Pluto has Blockbuster. They got Yelp on it in the space age. People be on Facebook. They're like...
Right. He tucks
Use
his data pad
MySpace.
into his coat and stands up and says, "Well, if that's everything, I have other business to attend to."
As do I, good sir. Thank you kindly.
I doubt that.
Excuse me, I'm a very busy woman in much demand. That's why I gotta be fast. And I'm gonna get up and try to beat him to the door.
Okay, act fast.
Fuck yeah.
Break my neck.
That's plus God, freaking A it better be. I rolled a 7 again. Oh, these are just beautiful. That's a 10.
Okay,
Pull it off
you
just fine.
Oh, I beat him to the door, and I wink at him, and I grab my shotty, and I say, like I said, very in demand, and I run out of there like I'm a fucking idiot.
Okay, yeah, he's just casually walking towards the door. So you get up and you like full on sprint,
Yeah.
and you easily beat him to the door. And he just kind of raises an eyebrow as he watches you go.
She's very literal, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Out on the streets, you see authority soldiers strolling down, just kind of like knocking on doors. They have little hollow warrants up with someone's face on it.
Do I recognize the face that they have on those warrants?
You do not.
That could be a nice side hustle. We find it and we trade it for clearing our record.
Sir, I'm sorry, what's going on here? Is there a wanted criminal loose on our asteroid?
Yes, ma'am, but we intend to find him.
Oh my goodness, I was really worried for a second. Do you think you're going to actually find him?
Yes, I do.
How dangerous is he?
Extremely dangerous, ma'am. I would, if you see him, take all precautions and contact us immediately.
Oh my
50-50
goodness.
with our contact.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is very devastating. What will the children do with something so crazy hanging around these parks? That's terrifying. Y'all seem very strong though, so I'm sure y'all be able to handle it just fine. Now, do y'all like contract out for these kinds of things ever? Like, I feel like more hands on deck is far better.
It's the duty of every citizen of the authority to report suspicious figures to the proper governing bodies.
Oh, that is interesting. That is very
But
interesting.
there's no bounty or reward or anything.
Man, I thought the most dangerous criminals have bounties or rewards on them. But maybe he's not that dangerous after all, you know.
He's extremely dangerous, ma'am.
Not dangerous enough for a bounty, though.
How many credits worth of dangerous would you say he is?
I mean, that information should be fairly public domain if it's true.
I'm gonna search it on
Or
you.
unless the authority just doesn't give bounties, if they're just like, fuck y'all.
The authority does whatever the authority wants. And higher ranking officers would be more willing to finagle and give you a deal, or, say like, yeah, if you bring this guy in, then sure, we could, see something go your way. But
So-
you're talking to like a ground pounding private.
Who is
who-
the officer in charge of this search that you're conducting right now?
We report to Captain Victor Levine.
Victor Levine? What a name! That is a fantastic name, I will say. Where on this asteroid would he be?
He would not be on this asteroid, ma'am. He would be on the ship.
He's on the ship. As a concerned citizen, do you think he'd be willing to talk to me?
I do not, ma'am. Now, if you'll excuse me, we need to continue our search.
Okay, well, best of luck. After he's
So,
passed, y'all think we can get some money for that motherfucker? Goose.
should we get some money or should we get some absolution for this?
For our crimes?
Yes.
I
What do
think
you mean?
crime.
It's the authority. They're gonna be like, oh, thank you for bringing that in. We'll keep you in mind, and instead of executing you summarily, we'll just throw you on a rock mine for 30 years.
I
We'd
feel
like
like
You don't go, hey, can we have absolution for this crime that we are suspected of committing that we just have to admit to get resolved? I don't see that going too well.
I never trust a motherfucker that has a badge.
We'd like one blanket out of, consequences free card.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But I'm thinking money. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we should just let them go about their own motherfucking business. We do have a debt to settle, honestly, anyway, so.
Also, like, none of us are bruisers.
No,
So-
no, we are not. I just carry a shotgun.
I mean,
One hit KOs a lot of people.
we don't even have a smoker or like an envoy to get the drop or a runner to like hire goons. So I think we're pretty poor for going after a psycho killer. Although if we find out if it's the fixer or the contact, that would solve some of our problems.
So I think we're gonna go talk to that. I'm gonna go try and find our fella that led us to the blimp.
Orion?
Yeah, I'm gonna go try and find Ryan. He's just Ryan to me. He hasn't earned the O yet. So
Okay, well, it's pretty easy to find him at his bar.
howdy, partner. How you doing? Don't you love to see a smiling face like mine?
Depends on what news you bring me.
I slide 3 credits over to him, and I wink. The best kind.
Finished the job, did you?
We sure fucking did, you motherfucker. You know we could do it. We're so good.
I've been burned in the past.
I'm an honest woman, sir. A woman of my word.
All right, well, you can consider my silence bot.
It's so nice to hear. You hear about that motherfucker they're looking for, though? Because that is some scary-ass shit.
Yeah, it takes a lot to draw the authority out here. You ask me, they're just using it as an excuse to get their jackboots on the ground.
What do you think that they might be looking for that's not that?
I'm sure I don't know.
Well, I don't know if I want to stick around to find out. So, you got any other... You know what, honestly, I feel like jobs from you are not the best. I'm sorry, sir. But we don't have a very good batting average together.
Well,
you understand.
Thank you for declining the offer I didn't make.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Yeah, Riot's so
Anybody
fast.
else?
Riot's so fast she declines you before you even offer.
That's the speed that you get when you hire me.
Right.
I'm so fast sometimes I don't even complete the job before I'm back. Like, that's how fast I am.
Meanwhile, on the ship.
Now, I think we should...
That's it.
I think we should probably... This is out of character, but I think we should probably head the fuck out, because there is authority on this fucking asteroid, so... I want to casually head the fuck out and then look for work somewhere else.
I mean, we've burned our one contact here. He was not very happy with us, so...
Yeah. We should maybe stop dicking around so much.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
I'm going to head back to the ship, and I want to, like, very casually, unassumingly undock and then head to, like, maybe somewhere else in the system, another asteroid, to find another job.
Well, we could repair the engine first, I guess.
That may be something that we could also think of doing, but I don't want to hang around too much with the authority snooping around, so maybe repair it on the next asteroid.
Either
Up to you.
That's my call. I'm the motherfucking captain. That's what we're doing. All right, motherfuckers. I'm going to roll back up onto the ship.
Okay, when you get back to the ship, you notice that there's a group of scavengers who are clustering around it.
Excuse me, motherfuckers. Do you like what you see?
Who are you?
This is my motherfucking ship. Who do you think I am?
Oh, we noticed that you had some damage, and we came to offer our technical expertise.
You know, something about y'all, though, I got plenty of technical expertise. Barnabas! I'm gonna scream it. Get your fucking ass out here. How do these motherfuckers get so close without you stopping them?
On comms. It's like, well, probably because out there's not much they could do, and also because we don't have rear cameras. How close are they? Would I be aware they were out there, or
you were aware they were out there, but they're not like on the ship pulling pieces off. They're just like hovering around.
You know,
I mean, I did head over to the gunnery chamber. You know, I do have that LMG to spin up if they got too close.
Fucking ship gun these fucking mice out. Wow. Okay. I don't know if we really need your help, but thank you so much for the offer.
Of course. Well,
but
safe travels.
Something about y'all is a little fishy to me, and I don't
Work.
know. I'm a fish, and sometimes I can smell a fish. You feel me?
We
I
are
do
on
not.
like Sleaze Dock in the middle of nowhere. We docked in like Oz.
We did, I know.
I do not feel you. I see you.
You are a curious person.
Curiosity is the first step on the path to knowledge.
Interesting thought. Y'all, funny story. I'm looking for work. I always am looking for work. Let me be clear. I like to be gainfully employed at all times. Now, you happen to know a place near here someone might have a job, maybe not where the motherfucking authority got their noses up my ass?
You looking for work?
Always.
What kind of work?
The kind that pays.
The kind that pays and you're not picky.
The kind that pays that preferably involves the transportation of goods.
That makes things more clear.
I'm very clear as a woman. I'm a very clear woman. Almost see-through, in fact.
They go into like a little huddle and they talk for a couple minutes amongst themselves. And then they come back out, and the one that was talking to you steps forward. No.
Excellent. I love a man of no words. So you have no work, and you have no knowledge of any work.
No work for a cargo hauler.
What kind of work do you have, then?
Maybe work for someone willing to take certain risks. Someone willing to retrieve things.
That sounds like you need a cargo hauler. I'm sorry to tell you this, but if you need things retrieved, generally you need a cargo hauler.
It could be a small cargo.
Yeah, what is the thing?
It's a pendant that went missing. A pendant with sentimental value.
I ain't dumb. I know what the fuck sentimental means. I speak the language. You don't have to fucking pretend with me. What the fuck did it do? What'd you do to it? What's it do? Do I need to be fucking worried? Just be honest with me. Alright. I'm impatient. I've had a long day, okay?
It's a simple pendant that went missing that needs to be retrieved.
And where the fuck is it?
Around someone's neck.
See, that is the fucking complication that I thought there would be in this fucking shit. Okay, and whose fucking neck is it around? Let me guess. King Ting Twat. Some motherfucker that's like real powerful, right?
No.
Okay, well then whose fucking neck is it around?
Their name is Lexi Westcott.
Lexi Westcott. Is that somebody who lives here?
You will find them on Mars.
You know, and what in the motherfucking hell is in it for me if I retrieve this sentimentally valuable pendant?
Do you want credits or supplies?
Depends on how much of each.
$7 credits or 12 supplies.
I'm gonna look to zero waste as if I have no concept of what money is. Like, what are these? What do we take?
Well, 12 supplies is worth about 12 credits.
Wow.
But I'm not sure whether we can, retrieve the pendant all that easy.
Yeah, who the fuck is this Lexi motherfucker right here? What do I need to know about her? Is if you ain't honest with me, maybe I'll just take the pendant myself.
That would be a mistake.
Now, you'd have to explain a little more so I know exactly why it's a mistake, so that I don't make it. You feel?
Because you don't have the same personal attachment to it that we do. And as a result, it would be valueless.
Now, please explain your personal attachment.
I really like it.
Well, I don't
Now-
really care as much about their personal attachment, more about who are we taking it from.
Yeah, tell me a little more about Lexi, or I swear to God, you'll never find anybody to get you that pendant successfully.
Lexi is a civic administrator of some small repute.
A civic administrator. Boring.
But
But please do tell more about her, because if she is dangerous, I would like to know.
She's a bureaucrat. How dangerous could she be?
Rest assured, motherfuckers, they can be real motherfucking dangerous.
how dangerous is her entourage?
Can I get a read here? Is this a time where I could do that?
It depends on how tense you feel this is.
I don't like the way he's evading me, so I'm a little angry.
Tense negotiations.
Well, it doesn't matter, because I rolled a 2, so that's a 5.
And what does a 5 mean?
Hold one anyway, but prepare for the worst. So, what do you want to ask?
You know, I just don't like walking into situations where I don't have the full concept of what the person can do to me or my friends. So I would like you to just be a little more forthcoming with me, good sirs.
So, you want to know what's the largest unaccounted threat, variable, or
Yeah.
danger?
Yeah.
It's fucking Mars, which is not only a seat of the authority, but where you stole the space engine from.
Oh, yeah, I did do that. This would be mighty risky for me to do, sir. I don't know if I'm able to help you, but if I do help you one day, I assure you, what was your name so that I can find you again? In case I venture that way.
I assure you, if you acquire the pendant, I will find you.
I don't like when you talk like that very much.
Swipe left.
Yeah, this is feeling like a bad Tinder date. So, I'm gonna head out. I need a pee, so don't wait too long for me. Bless your hearts.
He gives a slight bow.
I wink at him and I get on the ship.
Okay.
Hey, Doctor, would you like to go back to Mars?
I think the doctor's deaf mute tonight. We'll just let him be for a moment. I think he's a little bit shocked.
Okay. So, what do you want to do, guys? Do you want another job, or do you want to set her up in, or what?
I want to try and find a job that doesn't involve me going back to the scene of the actual crime.
Which one? There's so many.
I'm thinking of just like going to another asteroid nearby that the authorities not currently sitting inside of, and like what doesn't involve like flying like a full span if possible, and like hooking around there to see what I got for a job there.
Okay. Does your ship fly with a transponder? Like, are you registered? Do you display your identity?
I feel like we don't. Like, why would we? We are clearly a stolen ship.
Okay. When you start to lift off the pad, your comms get pinged.
Yo, motherfuckers trying. Yes. Can I help you?
Captain used that voice last time.
Unidentified vessel, we're going to have to ask you to cease your takeoff. This asteroid is on lockdown until we ascertain the location of a wanted fugitive. At this time, I'm going to have to ask you to kill your engines and return to the ground.
Sir, sir, I'm sorry. But why? Who is the fugitive? And while he's doing this, I'm getting up the fucking engines, getting ready to leave this motherfucker right now.
We want to start this. I mean, we just got paid. We'll just, go get drunk for a month.
Dude, if they see our ship, they're gonna recognize us.
Not all authority knows each other, Captain.
If we're really gonna roll a dice on this?
You appear to be revving your engines up. That is the opposite of what we requested you
sir,
do.
I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. I'm just a little bit.
I'm going to have to ask you to land immediately.
Are you just looking for a fugitive or something?
Land immediately and prepare to be searched.
They can search us all they want. They're not gonna find shit. So yeah. Let's go. We're gonna land, and I'm gonna step out, and I'm gonna look I'm gonna like mess up my hair. I have short hair. I'm gonna mess it up, make myself look a little bit crazy and a little bit like off kilter a bit. I'm gonna take off my leather jacket and kind of like stow it to the side and kind of look a little like I'm like maybe a psychopathic like weird lady like that they don't really want to talk to, and I'm gonna try and like make myself be somebody they don't want to spend a lot of time around because they're like, this bitch is wild.
A small shuttle departs from the cruiser and swings around to your location and lands next to you. And 6 troopers and an officer walk out.
Oh, howdy. How's it going?
The officer holds out a hand and calls up a little holo display with the picture of the fugitive. Kind of looks at you, looks at the display, looks at you, says, I'm going to need to go on your ship.
I'm sure that man is not on my ship.
You understand we need to check.
I totally understand. I'm a very understanding woman.
Captain, let's not make ourselves look more suspicious.
Oh, I guess we do kind of. I'm sorry about the whole thing. I'm not the most familiar with driving lately, so sometimes I get a little frazzled. It scared me a little bit. But come on aboard. My name is Gladys.
Mm-hmm. He puts the little holo display away and makes a gesture, and the 6 troopers depart and go up your gangplank and start spreading out through your ship and rummaging through it. They're not being the most respectful. They're like pulling open doors, tossing stuff around, checking for secret compartments.
Y'all could be a little bit nicer.
I mean, we do have bolt holes.
Oh, that's you don't want to break that. That's that's gonna take hours and.
I'd watch out for tetanus.
Please be careful. This is my baby. I've been just duct taping her together for millennia. I swear to God. Please.
Yes, it certainly looks like a patchwork quilt.
Well, nothing is more comforting quite like a patchwork quilt, sir. I don't know if your grandmama ever made you a patchwork quilt, but it is very comfortable.
It's quite the engines you have on that.
You know, I like to go fast. I'm not the most accurate, but I do like to go fast.
He walks away from you and circles around to the back of your ship and starts to inspect them.
Barnabas, you motherfucker, you better help me. I don't know shit about the engines.
And let's fight and die, and congrats, guys. We've wrapped up Rust Hulks.
I mean, the thing is, though, is that, Barnabas is actually reasonably sure that even this commander guy, unless this is some weird specific sting to specifically find the engines, is not going to be able to tell that this is an interphase pulse thing. The engines are pretty good, though.
I'm going to go to the back, and I want to talk to him like, so are you a man that appreciates a fine engine, then? Jesus Christ.
I'm a man that appreciates military-grade hardware.
Oh, is that what this is? My friend Barnabas is just a mighty fine with the technology. I just fly the motherfucker.
Well, you do know that military grade, that means, the cheapest thing money can buy. That still fits the criteria.
Do you say that?
Sure.
Okay, he shoots you a dirty look.
Oh, excuse my friend. He's a little mouthy.
Okay, the troopers finish tearing through your ship.
I just wish they'd be a little nicer. Sir, I've been very cooperative. What was your name?
Believe me, this is nice. But it looks like you're not harboring anyone, so I'm going to clear you for takeoff.
And what was your name, sir? I'm so sorry. I just want to be able to leave a great Yelp review one day.
From Pluto.
I mean, what gave it away?
Well, that certainly explains a lot.
What is that supposed to mean, sir?
Have a nice day, ma'am.
What was your name, sir? Well,
they get back on their shuttle and head back up to the cruiser.
I guess we take off, boys. Let's go.
Okay, where do you want to head? Give me a place.
I want to go to like the nearest asteroid, somewhere they're not. Just try to look for a job there.
So
So
basically,
we're close by and similar.
so basically, just like one asteroid over.
Yeah, we just don't want to go that far. We don't want to burn a bunch of fuel.
Theta 8.
I don't want to be here.
Sure, you go to Theta 8, which is fairly similar to Theta 7, except it's also partially a mining colony.
Cool.
Everyone's scared of Theta 7. You know why, right?
Because 7, 8, 9.
There you go.
Hey, should we come in and look for docking privileges? Let's go.
Okay, yeah, you contact what passes for air traffic authority there, and they give you clearance to land.
Amazing. And there's no big authority ship just hulking over it?
No.
Sick.
But you better hope that they started at the higher numbers and work their way down, as opposed to starting at Theta 1.
Well, I literally just got clearance for them. They keep on searching me. I'm gonna be like, this is getting ridiculous. You're gonna have to buy me dinner next. Alright. We're gonna...
So Theta 8 is industrial and smoky in the way similar to that Theta 7 was sparse and dilapidated. There are big smokestacks that rise up in several areas from the machinery that powers the mining gear. And they send up plumes of smoke that rapidly disperse in the low atmosphere and spread out and then drift off in kind of like a tail from the asteroid.
Nice.
We are...
So who? I don't suppose anyone knows anyone here.
Do I?
Can't be me. Barnabas has used his contact for this adventure.
I've also used a contact.
Well, I guess I'll have to find the contact. Plus face. What's my face even? Where's my character sheet? There it is. I'll see. That's an 8. They're around, but they'll bring trouble too. So let's see. How about someone that works the docks, works the ships?
Okay.
Okay.
So you find a dock worker. What is his name or her name?
How about recycler?
Recycler.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys land and leave your ship and head out to find Recycler, who is a contact of Zero Waste. How do you know them?
Well, probably us junkers move from asteroid to asteroid as, some contracts come in. Probably when someone hauls a big junker, then, that's worked for a few years. So, we've been around and, we've bumped into each other.
Okay. So they're a junker too?
Yeah, they're a junker.
All right. You head out. The dock is not exactly bustling, although it is keeping up a good steady pace of traffic. A lot of people loading and unloading cargo, a lot of cargo haulers, a lot of people hauling ore. And in the relative quiet, you manage to find Recycler standing on one of the balconies overseeing the loading of a freighter.
Oh, I just wave him over.
Oh, zero waste. Am I glad to see you?
Oh, is there a need for people such as I?
It's just always good to have friends around.
Yeah, it is. So, this is my
What
crew.
brings...
That's Riot, and that's Dr. Barnabas Culver.
Oh, you're working with a crew now.
Yeah, we're working. We have a ship going around from hulk to hulk.
We're just looking for work, sir. And my friend here said he knew somebody who was kind and who could maybe help us find some kind of a job.
A job, huh? Yeah, I might have a job for you.
A job from you. Could be no better. I just rolled a 7 plus, is it face? Sorry, it's plus gut for jobs, getting jobs, right?
No, it's face.
So 9.
Okay. So that means you get to first you tell me whether you want a legal job or an illegal job.
I would
And then
like to keep it legal this time, for real. And I would
Okay.
like it to be a cargo hauling job.
Okay, so on a 9, you can choose one. It can either be legal or it can either be cargo hauling.
It's going to be legal.
I would like for you to take a passenger.
We're not both set up for that, but if it's only one, I imagine we can make it work.
Great. Can we leave immediately?
Wait, who's the passenger? Where are we going?
Passenger is me. And we are going away.
Away.
Like Neptune or Saturn.
Does he look like the guy that... No, he's not that. Okay, Why the hurry, sir?
Because I really don't like it here and I would like to leave and we should just go now.
I mean, say no more. How much you paying, though, sir?
Okay.
He's a free ticket to ride.
From across the decks, you hear someone shout out, "Recycler!" And he just goes, "Oh, shit."
All right, we're leaving right now, sir. And
And you see 6 goons striding towards you. They're all like large, burly figures, wearing a lot of leather, a lot of chains, a lot of tattoos. They're all carrying various instruments of violence, but like basic ones, like crowbars and pipes.
all right, I'm gonna casually put my hand on my back of my belt where I have my shotgun under my trench coat, and I'll be like, "Oh, howdy, sir. How's you doing today?"
Recycler, we have words with you.
Y'all carrying those weapons don't look like you're looking to have any words.
Where's my money? Where's my money, Recycler?
What kind of money we talk? I'm sorry, but right now I speak for Mr. Recycler today.
You speak for him. You a friend of his.
I'm talking there now. And I'm going to pull out my shotgun. I seem to be the one doing the talking.
Well, there's no need to resort to violence, I don't think, right? We don't want this to be a mess.
If they don't, we're going to get
We're
violent.
both kind of walking into the situation blind.
Y'all looking like you're trying to get real fucking violent right now, and I'm looking to get no fucking violence up in my shit.
I'm not looking for violence.
Then why
I'm
you
looking
carrying all
for
these-
my goddamn money.
Then why y'all carrying these motherfucking weapons then? Y'all looking like you looking hella violent. Sorry, I just call a spade, and it looks like you're violent.
How much money are we talking about here?
You are 20 deep.
Ooh.
I mean, I'm not.
Oh, you're talking for him.
Well,
The way I see it, that makes you complicit.
complicit in what exactly? What does he owe you for? What is the money for?
Man's got a gambling problem. Real sad. Very tragic.
Don't we all have a gambling problem? But I right now feel like the bigger problem are the people that prey on our problems. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take a moral stance right now, but I'm feeling like the people who are preying on the problems of others are maybe the ones with the real problem.
That's very, very poetic. But it doesn't change the fact that we need 20 by sundown.
By sundown, we got until sundown then?
You got until sundown. I didn't catch your name.
Oh, my name's Gladys.
Pleasure to meet you, Gladys.
And what was your name, sir?
My name is Nails.
That is a very charming name, if I do say so myself. You must make a lot of friends.
I got friends all over.
I certainly bet you do. Who are you affiliated with, then, Nails?
I represent a League of Independent Businessmen.
That is a very garbage name for y'all, but, I mean, I ain't one to judge. My name's Gladys, after all. My mom will be real fucking stupid.
Okay. He shakes his crowbar at Recycler and just goes, sundown. And then he turns to you, shakes it at you as well. Sundown. And then he walks away.
Now, Recycler, I understand you are in a bit of a predicament for sure now. Fully feeling this. Fully comprehending this predicament you are in.
So,
Now,
how fast is this asteroid rotating? Do we have a few weeks worth of time here? Or?
yeah, it's like 6 months later.
Longer than your natural lifetime.
Yeah.
Ah.
Wow. Convenient.
No, you've got a couple hours.
Now, what kind of skills do you think that you bring? Is it clear you ain't gonna bring money? No.
Hey, I have resources. I just don't have 20.
Okay, well, how much resources are we talking, sir?
You get me free and clear, I can get you 7 easy.
7 easy. Now, what if I'm looking... Okay, I'm going to go out of character for a moment. Can we actually get, like, another crew member to our ship in this situation, potentially? Is that something that can happen? I don't know.
The way we get an actual crew member is we have to skill up to 5 and then pick that as a...
Okay.
As an up.
I thought this would be like a cool way to like get another crew member, and because they're gonna come after us very often.
Sadly, we do not have companions. This is not fellowship.
That would be fun, though. 7 credits. I feel like these motherfuckers are gonna be a bigger headache than 7 credits.
Okay. 13. Best I can do.
That's a pretty steep increase, sir.
I mean, you're gonna have to give me some time to get it together.
Well,
but I'm good for it.
Apparently you got till sundown, you motherfucker. What do you got? What can you show me right now? I'm standing right in front of you. Bright as the day is long. Tell me right the fuck now you got. Show
what
me.
I can give you right now, like on me, like physically present.
If y'all ain't got the motherfucking time to be running home to your mama looking for money right now. I feel like these people.
I mean, we're not sympathetic, but just consider this from our perspective. You're running from what appears to be a no doubt fraudulent gambling debt, and you're saying we're going to take you somewhere. You weren't too clear on where, and then you're going to go look for it. Obviously, that's a little. I don't mind putting something in an escrow account, but we don't want to be tracing you down in a new port if you don't pay us. That would just be...
Y'all, I don't think you need more people looking to break your legs, and I think you saw what I carry ain't a motherfucking crowbar.
Oh, there's no need to do that, Captain.
I'm
Zero.
just saying.
Come on.
I'm sure we
Zero.
can be...
We go back. You know me. You know I'm good for it. Have I ever let you down?
Well, not once. So, yeah, I think, for a 13 we could do that.
13 credits, you best be on your best behavior. And you best be able to show me how the fuck you're going to get those monies to me, because I'm sorry, I trust my man here, Zero, but I don't motherfucking trust you.
Okay, so are we leaving?
Y'all, you need some time to get that 13 credits together, sir?
I'll get it when I'm safe.
And how you plan to do that? I mean,
look, I have it in accounts, and I have contacts and things I can reach out for. It's not fluid right now.
Y'all saying you ain't got that liquid cash. I understand. I do understand not having my cash liquid. I see. I tied it all up in my ship now. How fast can you be ready? Did you say right now? Because
let's go.
They didn't mark what kind of ship we came in on, right? Because we aren't near our ship right now, so they don't know what ship.
No, but you are at a spaceport, and spaceports have cameras.
Okay, sick. So,
Can we check out to see if they're trailing and looking in our ship?
yeah.
What are you doing exactly?
I should not be opening.
Yeah, we don't really have any kind of resources I can think of, so I guess we'll just head back to the ship.
Okay, you head back to your ship.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to thank you so much for doing this for me. You
Yeah,
will
13 credits
not-
worth of thanking.
regret it.
I feel
I
like I
guarantee you.
will. I feel like I don't trust any of your guarantees right now, good sir, but I'm helping my friend. I'm doing this for 0. I'm not doing this for you. But I'm also doing it for 13 credits, so you better not motherfucker forget that.
as long as we get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna get some. Do we have time to get fuel and supplies?
We really don't. We do not want to be shopping in this port, and we have enough to get to another station, don't we?
We have 3 fuel, 3 supplies.
Well, we best get to another place. We're gonna casually get the fuck out of here and fly a span.
Okay. Do you have a destination in mind?
Somewhere within range would be good.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, we're not picky.
We're going to Sarah's 10 or whatever the.
So, should we pause while we figure this out? What's job will entail?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just so you know, I rolled a 7 on the fly a span, so that's an 8. So, I'm going to choose 2, which can repeat.
Okay, let's pause for a sec. And we're back. So, what's going on, gang?
Oh,
Well, I chose to fly a span. We're going to Jupiter, and
Or do you
I
think
rolled
you
an
muted
8.
yourself?
So our chains are. Everyone's going to choose one crew member's chain to Titan. So me and Zero Waste are going to have a bit of a spat here. Zero, I have to admit, you could have picked a mighty refined contact for us to fucking talk to. This guy does not feel legit.
So you guys are flying to Jupiter to pick up supplies. You rolled a span to fly out. You got an 8, and you chose to choose a chain to Titan.
Yep.
So each one of you needs to tighten a chain.
Yeah, where the fuck you come up with a dude like this?
Oh, you can
I'm
hear
just
her?
saying.
Okay, I think we're having some technical difficulties. Let's stop. Okay, and we're back after some technical difficulties.
Okay, so Artie, you're going to have to say everything that you said before. Again.
Absolutely. So we've decided to fly to Jupiter here, and I rolled an 8, so we're going to Titan. Everyone's going to choose a chain to Titan with one of the other crew members, and Zero Waste and I are going to get into it a little bit. Zero, I'm telling you right now, that was a real motherfucking shitty contact that you got for us.
Well, I'm sorry that we're on a tight deadline. I mean, we didn't have to take this job, but
He's your friend. Do you think I'm going to leave him behind to get his fucking ass handed to him on a plate?
I mean, how many of your friends would you put up for, really? Save
Honestly,
them.
I would do anything for a friend. And I'm just not impressed. I was hoping for some money. I don't even know if this motherfucker's gonna pay me. And this is just a little bit. You know what, Zero? Let me fly. Let me think about it. I'm not too thrilled. Just know that. Do better next time.
Yay.
You fucker.
Okay, Zero Waste, what chain are you tightening?
Well, I guess I'm tightening the chain with Riot.
Oh, you're just gonna use that same scene?
I mean, yes, seems to be a mutual thing. Like, I don't know, I'm messing with the captain.
Okay. Barnabas, choose a chain to tighten.
Yeah, we're not happy with you, Zero.
Well,
Yeah, we're all mad at you regardless.
well, I'm sorry. We're in a pinch. You guys, we're asking for someone to meet. None of you could come up with anyone. I just thought of the first person that came into my head, and I'm sorry that, they turned out to be, in a pickle.
Well, maybe you just need to pick your friends better.
Well, not all belters are thieves, you. We recycle.
I'm gonna lock myself in the cockpit, the driving place, and I'm just gonna be the driving place, and I'm gonna just like chain smoke out of stress.
Okay. And then you guys arrive at Jupiter, which is a huge helium gas mining and refining hub. It is a gas giant in every sense of the word. It is absolutely stunningly, staggeringly massive. And yet, despite that, it is dotted all over with stations and hubs and mining centers. There are authority ships here, of course. They need the helium just as much as everyone else does. But Jupiter is so impossibly, staggeringly huge that there's no way anyone could conceivably cover even a large portion of its surface. So there are vast areas that are controlled by different factions.
I'd like to go to an area that is not controlled by the authority, and I just want to pick up some fuel and supplies. That's how I'm going to radio and comms, just looking for a place to stop and fill our britches.
Okay. You're able to find a section of Jupiter that is controlled by a trading conglomerate. It sees a lot of helium haulers coming in and going out. And as a result, it has a lot of long-haul supplies available.
Howdy, I'm just looking for a little bit of something to fill my tanks and my belly.
Okay. You drift in. You head into a station.
Yeah. I'm hoping that because they produce it here, it's cheaper, but I know that is not always the truth. Yeah, I know. I'm from like a mining, refining area, and it's not true.
Well, this was starts with numbers. Could be.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is not true.
So, should we just drop off our friend here, or?
No, he doesn't want to be here. He wants to go farther. So we have to.
Further.
We're just grabbing fuel so that we can keep going farther. So how much credits we got? I've written down that we have 10 credits.
We've got 7 credits after paying, Orion.
True that. So if we were to spend 5 credits on fuel and supplies, would that get us 5 fuel and 5 supplies?
No, they're separate.
Son of a gun.
So we'll spend 6 and get 3 of each.
Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Okay, I'll note that down. 1, 2, 3. 1,
and is that
2.
enough to get us to like somewhere further out? We could drop him off on fucking Pluto. I'm sure he'd do well there.
I mean, yes, that's how fuel works. The more fuel you have, the further you can go.
But you think that your friend would do good on Pluto? You think that's his kind of scene?
I mean, just a giant asteroid, pretty much. So maybe.
Sick.
It's like how far does recycler want to go?
Why don't you ask him?
Hey, recycler, how far do you want to go?
I was thinking maybe like Neptune. Yeah, Neptune's good. Neptune is nice. I would love to go to Neptune. Always been a dream of mine.
We can make your dreams come true.
Yeah, let's not break man's dreams.
Oh yeah, Neptune is a shithole. It is hell.
Perfect.
It is also not a place where you would look for someone.
Yeah.
Sounds like a place to be.
Yeah, how far is
Basically, it takes one span to go from one place to another.
okay. So we've currently got no, right now we're gonna have 5 fuel and supplies.
Yep. Okay.
We're gonna go and head out.
So you need to fly 3 span to get to Neptune.
3 spans?
Yeah. Sorry, when I said like one space to another, I meant like one step.
Okay.
So like Earth to Mars is a span. Mars to Jupiter is a span. I mean, we sort of assume that the planets are just like always all aligned, because otherwise it would be way too complicated to figure out. If you're traveling around in orbit, like when you were in the asteroid belt, sort of circling around the sun, then it's like a span to go the distance of an orbit.
I just rolled so well for our first span. That's like a 12. So
what do you want?
we have to choose. Can we just have can we heat or cool a chain?
Yeah. Well, then we could always, get some hulks so we can, siphon off some fuel and supplies out of them.
Mm-hmm. We could try that. We'll do a Hulk, and then we can each either heat or cool a chain. So we could cool our chains with each other if we like.
Okay. So what hulk do we find this time?
So not that far out of Jupiter, you find a helium hauler that has been shot to pieces.
We know how this goes. We found the helium hauler the first time.
So what, you want to open fire on the little thing on the top? Just kidding. Barnabas, status report. What does the scanner say?
Let's see.
Someone needs to roll for him.
Roll the 6.
I thought he rolled.
Chomp. You've got a 6.
It's been shot up, I guess. Like it's like that's kind of the pertinent detail, is that this was not like a wreck that came about due to some disaster or ill maintenance. Somebody gunned this thing down.
You want to try and... Well, I suppose we could darn well try it. You want to scrape this hole?
Yes, let's.
Yes, he seems to like recycling a lot.
People like me?
Yes.
And we're not talking about you, sweetheart.
So that's a 7. I get something that's broken, incomplete, or has strings attached.
Okay. So the people who attacked it did so and then left before they took any of its fuel. So all of its fuel is still in containers, but the strings are returning.
The people that attacked
Shot it up. Yeah, you see.
What do they look like? Are they like big enough vessels that our 6 armor hull cannot handle them?
You see a small contingent of smaller fighter-like craft that are flying around a cruiser-sized ship.
Oof, we're good.
That is guarding a cargo hauler.
We are good. We are so good, in fact. We are gone. Yep, let's punch it, boys.
Outrun or overtake. Yep. One harm still.
Yeah, I can roll. I rolled a 10, so that's big. We best be getting out of here. We're getting out of here.
Zoom.
Okay, so you guys see the pirates returning, and you coil up your engines and just bolt out before they can even get it within firing range.
Yeah.
Oh, solid bit of improvement.
What was the other thing you did?
Oh, we are all going to either be able to heat or cool a chain. I kind of want to heat my chain more with zero waste. I'm not going to lie. I'm like this. I don't feel like we're getting paid. I'm just sitting there stewing in the captain's quarters, and roleplay wise, I'm getting pissed. Like, he brought me to this shitty guy. I don't think the guy's going to fucking pay me.
Okay.
So I'm not going to be like arguing with him, but I'm going to be secretly seething because I'm stressing in the cabin. So I'm not going to confront him or anything. This is just how I'm feeling. So you don't have to like necessarily heat or cool with me. You know what I mean?
I will increase my heat with Doctor because my heat with Riot's already at +3. So, yeah, I guess this whole situation about, the recycler and me being on the ship and, Doctor not really liking us all that much, I guess puts more strain. Bit of a Martian. Okay, and Doctor, what do you do?
It says you can heat or cool.
So you check the pluses.
Yeah, you could cool the pluses, or you could heat the. You could add heat, or you could cool a chain, or heat it. What I mean? Sorry, what is it? Oh, I can't make it choking. Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm rolling like a god. I rolled an 11 for our next span, so prepare to do this again.
How do you get experience?
I mean, you also get for the chains that went from slack to choking, choking to slack, and so on and so on. So you need to get in the fight and roll your poor stats.
So you guys are going to arrive at Saturn and just kind of watch it go by in the window?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, no, we're gonna for my things. I think we can all choose one chain to loosen if we like. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna pick. That's what I pick.
Okay. I guess I'll make my chain with Riot more slack.
And I'm also gonna do that. I'm gonna have smoked enough ciggies and I'll be chilling a bit.
We'll just, drink some space hooch and
Yeah.
chill. Okay. Do you choose something else?
No. I think that's all we're gonna do for that one. And then I'm gonna roll again for the last span. It better be good.
Okay. You guys just watch Uranus go by?
Yeah, I do sometimes think we
Did we want to go to Uranus?
Yeah, is this a joke?
Wait, we wanted to go to Uranus, didn't we?
Neptune.
Ah. Okay.
I think we're just gonna watch them go by, honestly, because we're on a job. We might as well get the guy over there. Time is of the essence. Let's go. And okay. I know it's not a particularly tense situation, but I'm feeling a little tense. I want to know if we're being followed, and I kind of want to get a vibe if we're being followed as we jump around here.
How would you do that?
I was going to keep getting a read.
No, but I mean, like in character, how would you do that?
I'm thinking of I'm going to use my auto nav relay to go to the radars, and I'm going to just get an idea if there's been a craft following us as we're jumping.
You're picking up nothing. If something is following you, it's not following you close enough to come up on radar.
Okay. So then we continue to jump. And because I rolled a 7,
Okay. Pause.
Well, I rolled a 7 on that one, so I'm just going to quickly take a look here. I can choose 2. Every crew member can choose one chain to tighten twice, because that's what I have to do. I don't know if we want to encounter a ship or an unoccupied. Let's try an unoccupied Hulk, and then we choose a chain to tighten. I have to
occupied
choose
Hulk. So. We can call an uncertain ship or an occupied Hulk. So yeah.
Okay, sorry. What are you guys picking?
Let's go occupied Hulk and a chain to tighten.
Okay, which do you want to do first?
Let's do the ship first.
Okay. You guys happen upon an impossibly large Hulk. It looks like it is a colony ship, or was a colony ship at one point. But it is swarming with various small scavenging craft. You are immediately calmed.
Howdy.
Unidentified ship. This is our claim. You better back off.
I'm not looking to infringe on anybody. I'm so sorry. Just passing through.
Glad to hear it. Click.
I mean, how big are their guns? If they're small, they might not even dent us.
It's swarming with them.
Yeah, but, being shot up by 10 small things and not penetrating the hull.
Yeah, what is a swarm, Tyler? How many are we talking?
8
ships. All they really got to do is disable our machine gun, and then we basically can't do anything.
I mean, they can do much to us. You got hull 6, so that's kind of, Either or.
I'm not a big fan of just open out, straight up piracy when we already have a job.
I think we're gonna leave.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave, and the ensuing discussion maybe between you two is the chain that you tighten because you really want to scrap this, and he doesn't want to, and that is gonna be the chain I tighten. I'm gonna tighten the chain with you because I'm like, we ain't getting into a fight, so I'm tightening my chain with zero waste because he's like, let's just blow them all up, and now we are back to choking.
I'm telling you, with Riot, because I'm not letting me scrap stuff.
Yeah.
I would thought.
Oh, we might need to do a captain change. Reset those chains.
Break these chains of love. Then we'll be doing some ripper jobs.
I think that's what we'll do. I think is that our last span? Did we arrive at?
Yeah, you arrive at the hellish landscape that is Neptune. It is a planet that is an absolute terror. It's got crazy huge winds, long days, like long nights. The temperature is like minus 2,200 degrees. It is not a fun place to be. Yet, despite that, there are still some sparse settlements on Neptune.
Nice.
Well, we're here. You little fucking recycling shit. I told you we'd get here, and now before you leave my ship or I do any docking, I'm gonna need to see some money.
Okay, roll it for me.
Plus God.
It best be.
2. We're not getting paid?
No, it's so good. I'm rolling like a god, but I'm never gonna level up. Okay. That's 14.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Take 2.
How did you get a 14?
I have plus 3 gut and I rolled an 11.
Huh?
Nice.
Every time I roll, I'm like 10. So I'm like, it's not gonna happen. And then it does. So we're gonna choose 2. We're gonna be paid in full. As agreed.
And he's going to talk about this.
Yeah, he's going to talk about this, so you're not going to try and screw me.
Okay.
Well, Recycler, I reckon we are owed 13 credits today.
Yeah, like I said, you're going to have to give me some time to, get things together.
How much time are we talking here?
Give me, a couple days.
A couple of days?
I mean, we need to, fix our dents and so on, so we can wait a couple days.
But I think that someone's best be going with him, because I do not trust this motherfucker or this godforsaken shithole that we just landed on.
After everything we've been through together?
Recycler, shut your fucking lip. Also, zero waste. I think that you best be the one that goes out and hangs out with him, make sure he don't do no fucking dumb shit.
Hanging out on Neptune, just what I sign up for.
Oh, you know it.
Well, I've heard the cities aren't too bad. I'd go with you, but I really should repair the engine.
Yeah, I need Barnabas here. I think we better do some soul searching on what makes a good contact.
Fine.
So he goes out, he heads to a comm station. He starts making a couple calls, moves some pieces around, dump some assets, and slowly over the course of a week, 13 credits trickle in.
So he does pay us. Okay. Can we also, in this course of a week, also then work on repairing our ship and our engines fully and making sure it's all good to go?
No, you do nothing but stand and wait.
Sick. Exactly what I expected to do.
Yeah, you can repair your engines.
It all went dead.
Let's do that.
Okay, so let's roll for Mark. I rolled you a 3. How good is that?
You rolled me a 3. That is not good enough. I'm going to have to ask for help.
I'll help him.
So let's go take a quick look at Machinist. To get to a 7 is what I need. So I normally am at 6. So I'm going to have to use the help from the captain. So then we have to ask. Let's see. Call for help.
My help is literally just me standing there holding wrenches and not knowing what they do.
What is our chain?
Oh, our chain is currently slack. Sorry.
I
Slack?
mean,
Yeah.
Um,
I'm choking with fucking zero waste.
Add the lower of the two heats to the roll being helped.
My heat is +2 with you.
So you can either take harm. We can damage the engines.
Let's not.
Break something. Heat the chain. Or tighten the chain.
Let's heat
it. We're gonna go to +3 together.
Yeah, okay. We're actually talking and bonding with our annoyance at this job.
Yeah.
Why do you call this a monkey wrench? It doesn't even look like a monkey.
Mm-hmm. We're having so much fun. Yeah, like, you know what? I'm a little bit pissed at fucking Zero, though. I'm very glad he's out there doing that fucking shit with that goddamn.
Neptune, I couldn't come up with a better punishment. I mean,
I guess that is something fitting.
You better not leave me behind, you.
Mm-hmm.
That would be hilarious to leave him behind.
Yeah, that would not be how you keep the fucking Tyler's just scrambling like, oh god.
So you guys fix the engine?
Yeah.
We talk about fixing the engine and maybe
like on Pluto. I'm like, where I'm from, I never did dream that I'd be. Well, I may not be rightfully owning. I'd be the captain of my own vessel. It's true.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I was not expecting to be the engineer on a freight. I was hoping to design engines and ships, but this is I gotta admit there is a certain charm to maintaining one particular engine.
You just get to this opportunity to really make the vessel your own, really love it and respect it, and talk to it and get to know her.
Yeah, I've never been a big fan of animism, but I can certainly see the appeal. I am hoping we can maybe show this thing off a little more. Maybe do some racing or something. It's unfortunate that the only real thing we generally use the engine speed for is running away from trouble. And the only kind of way we could do that on a job is to go after do things the authority would shoot at us for, which obviously I'm not a big fan of.
Can you make money with racing?
Can you? I mean, I know that was a thing on the official races on Mars were a big deal. I don't know about stuff in the belt.
I don't know if I want to head back to Mars.
No, I wouldn't recommend racing in the Mars League. They wouldn't. I mean, I'm relying on my engines being weird, but I think they'd be able to figure it out who was in what.
You can make money on racing, especially the huge interstellar races, and we can go into that next session.
Ooh, is that the end of the session?
Yeah, I think
we should wrap here.
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, I was Tyler.
I was RD.
Mark.
And this is sponsored by Nobody, signing off.